team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Moss. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Wants to throw on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. Runs through a tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but...
It's a fumble! Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there. But
that's what we're going to do today?
They're going to light up every
we going to do this today?
Tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity.
You going to do this today? Let me know, please. Please let me know.
Like they did right
please
there.
Let me know.
The give is to Miller.
Please let me know. Please let me know. We're going to talk shit today.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
That shit ain't going nowhere, nigga. Please let me know if we talking shit. And now since I know you want to do that,
they knew they were going to see this
Hoppy.
in this game. All week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Please let me know we on that timing today. Please let me know.
offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the catch. It's Horton. He puts him in business across the 50
I
into
was
the
supposed to be there. I was supposed to be
46-yard line.
right
It'll be
there.
first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's
Please
see if
let
they
me
try
know.
it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with
That's
the
what I
back.
love.
And there was
Please
nowhere
let
to
me
go.
know.
Just stopped in his tracks in the
We're not
backfield.
talking no more though.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive
See, we're
line.
not talking
First
no
down
more.
play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Got a man. It's Bernard. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he
Oh
fires.
my fucking gosh, they giving this nigga
And
everything.
This offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage and they
Son.
got it on the 22. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Leaves it with the running back.
Now they want to give him everything.
Determined run gets it down to the 12.
Fucking hate this game so much.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's
What?
brought down at the 6, but the defense
He ain't
feeling
even
the heat to make a
fumble.
stop here.
Copy.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Trying to bully their way in.
Oh man.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all
Motherfucker,
of those
you
deadlifts,
literally
extra
got a
time.
lucky ass completion on 3rd and 10. The pass should have been picked off.
What a great job smelling the end zone. And
Yo, these dudes out here be really ass just because they play with. I could tell you playing with a different team. You ain't shit, bro. You play with Alabama so you could beat people.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive
Playing with Alabama, bro, like
touchdown.
whoop-de-doo. You supposed to win if you play with Alabama. Look, yo, bro, look at that replay. So many people in the backfield, he still got through. They overpower over Alabama in this game, bro. So like, whoop-de-doo. Big deal. You should have got picked off on 3rd and 10. We're gonna see what it is, though. We're gonna see what it is. We're gonna see what it is at the end of the game. You want to talk shit. You wait till you score to talk shit, too. That's the funny part. Wait till you score to talk shit. We're gonna see what it is, though. We'll see what time it is.
That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
To the air, it's Reed. Finds the tight end. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
I'm doing bullshit plays right now. That's the only reason why I was doing them check downs. I'm bullshitting plays, man. I'm saving my best plays for the 4th quarter. We're gonna see what time it is by then.
37, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down.
We're gonna see what time it is by then, man.
One of the things you
want to talk shit.
Not only can he run between the he's also a weapon in this
Game full of
offense.
shit, though. They made him fumble on the first snap. I would have understood if I ran it with him like 8 times already.
Second and short.
Ran it with him 1 time, they made him fumble.
Quarterback keeper.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Keep going.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Let's see this nigga. Now he want to be quiet.
And go pick up.
Oh, we got mid blitz coming through. Let me find out. Oh yeah, better change that.
Quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's
They make
just
these
got
guys
so much
this
speed.
nothing.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Moss. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got the tight end outside. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way. Finish your 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Williams. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Miller with the ball. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Quarterback on the keeper. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Snagged out of the air. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here comes the option. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the middle. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a shift in momentum.
Looks like I got one back, sucker.
He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same page at all. But the defender steps in front, makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Williams. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's got it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off play action. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting it to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Direct snap. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. 1st and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. Snap it to the back. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now 3rd and goal.
Say bye-bye, motherfucker. You wanted to talk all that shit.
They'll go with a direct snap. Absolutely nowhere to
Wanted to
go.
talk all that shit.
Makes a 3rd down stop.
Fucking bum.
Well, they run it right up the middle to try to give the...
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.